Good morning, traders. Welcome to another day trading live stream session. I'm your host, Johnny, and welcome to the Investing for Beginners community and the Learn to Earn team that I've put together for all of us and for you to learn how to trade better in the stock market. All that I ask is that you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So guys, we are going to talk about a few stocks this morning. Just need a second to spread my link around and have a few people get started joining in, and then we'll get started. So yeah, welcome. Hope everyone had a good day. Today is May 20th at 7:27 in the morning. It's actually 9:27 Eastern Standard Time, so very close to market open today. Hope you all had a great weekend. I know I certainly did. All right. Getting those links spread around. Morning live day training. There we go. At everyone. Perfect. Again on Facebook. If you haven't joined our private Facebook group, over 72,000 members, definitely check it out. Also, check out our Discord, second link in the description below. And you'll get access to a ton of other great tools, and also get to speak with like-minded individuals, all here to do the same thing, and that's learn how to make money in the stock market. So definitely use those resources on the Discord. Where I give out my trade ideas, what I'm buying, what I'm selling throughout the day. I'm way more active on the Discord doing that. Oh, we're gonna have to edit. I'll just do this. At everyone. There we go. All right, so we should have some people coming in now. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for spending a part of your day with us. We are at less than a minute to open. So very cool. Hello, welcome. Just let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay. That would be really helpful. And then just let me know when you guys are ready and we will get started. Hello, Dale, welcome. Daryl, sounds good. Okay, perfect. All right, market is officially open, guys. Now, Mara is going to be going up and down, possibly. We may be trying to play off of Mara when it finds a bit of a dip. Now, it does have a 4% potential here, a little less than that, but also has potential to go down from previous lows. So I want us to be aware of that. Let me turn this down. I don't want any alerts going off on you guys. AM up today. DE down. Now DE, that's okay for it to be down here. JDST, not much movement there. Intel, wanting to break to some new levels. Sold off slightly. Mara selling off. Oxy selling off. Oxygen not doing much, kind of stagnant at the moment. Now, Oxygen has some great potential here. About 3%. Palantir selling off. Holy moly. Maybe we'll find that support level for the day at that 2156 mark. Possible resistance up in this area. Looks like it wants to find that support though. Not much is happening with SQQ. Potentially could go up about 3% also, because it is above that line here. I'd say Hood or Mara. Mara not looking so good. Mara's selling off. Palantir passing through its resistance level. Could be a nice possible trade today. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Got my cup. I got it from my mama cup today. Got that Cinnabon coffee creamer flavor. Intel wanting to make new highs. We'll see what happens here. Now Intel's looking pretty good on the 4-hour. As you can see, it has a nice upward momentum here. So we'll see what happens. That plays out kind of along with its little plan here. As you can see, kind of getting some type of a trend line there. Mara, now I'm thinking Mara can come down. As soon as I buy into Mara, it's going to come down. Same with Oxy. It found that resistance at 63. Couldn't break past that EMA or the blue line. So we may see it consolidate and come down before it goes up now. Oxygen kind of trading sideways here. Palantir definitely losing its trend line. Now this trend line is broken. And now this will become a resistance. SQQ, not much is happening with SQQ. Markets are oversold for sure. Or overbought, I mean. Definitely overbought markets. But still no indication of clear direction. Warner Brothers selling sideways. Or trading sideways today. Good morning, welcome to the live stream. So yeah, they're kind of playing out along with somewhat of our plan here. Intel, Mara going down. See, no clear confirmation. If we would have bought this candle, it would have went down. I'm thinking the support level is going to be around that $19 mark for a potential bounce of about 5%. As you can see, it had a lot of range pre-market, and it's in a huge sell-off period right now. So we're going to wait for that bounce, wait for the RSI to curl over, and the MACD to make smaller points. But look at this on the 4-hour. It can sell off. It can sell off all the way down. It can sell off 16% back to those $16 levels. And even those $15 levels or $14 levels. So we're going to wait and see what this does. Now it could possibly just recover. As you can see here, huge red day. Huge red day, and then by pre-market next day, it's already back up to the previous levels. Oxy selling off, Oxygen trading sideways, Palantir going down. So these are some possible recoveries here. SQQ selling off, Hood still selling off. So good thing we didn't get into these companies, guys. Look at that fake out here. This is where a lot of people get trapped. They'll buy right here thinking, oh, it's above the EMA line. I got nothing to worry about. And buy it here, and then it drops 2%. This could be another fake out potentially. Trying to curl over on the MACD. Curl over on the RSI. Don't get trapped because of one candle. You just got to mitigate your risk. So right here, I'm going to set my alert. If it breaks above that 1980, we may consider buying. Same with Palantir, trying to find that support level. If it does, then we will buy some more. We'll buy some shares and ride this up. Now Palantir offers about a 2% correction here. Oxygen, not doing much. Mara, breaking support. So now this is resistance. Still need to find that support level here. Holy moly. I kind of figured that's exactly what Mara's going to do. So these trades, potentially we're going to have to wait till they get down on this level. Potentially. Before we can see some good plays. Selling off, people locking in profits right now. It's a good thing we didn't get into any of these companies. I almost did too. I almost bought Mara right here because I noticed the dip and the opportunity, and it was above the EMA and the SMA line. I was like, let's wait for confirmation. And sure enough, it is going down. Same with Oxygen. Now, Oxy has potential to go down to the $62 level. If it does, then we have about a 1%, nothing crazy on Oxy. Palantir has the ability to go down to $21 or even $20. So that is on the overbought level. SQQ selling off. Kind of figured. QQQ, the market's just been overbought for so long. There's no correction, there's no retracement. It actually, if it holds this right here, which it did almost, or it did on the 1 minute, then it will this will come support now. This will no longer be a resistance, and it'll create a new resistance level. All-time highs on QQQ, which means SQQ is just selling off right now, as you can see. Trying to find some retracement, maybe down at that 981 level, possibly. Don't get trapped, guys. This green candle don't mean nothing. Can go up and then just continue selling off. It's curling over on the RSI, which is a good thing, but as for SQQ, there's like a 1%, so it's not even worth getting in the trade. You can have a really great setup, and then you can make almost nothing, right? Because there's no price action. There we go. First green candle after selling off. About a 2%. So, I mean, that's only $20 on 1,000. It's not even really worth it. Mara would be nice, right? If we can get Mara, that's 4% back to where it is. 7% to where it was pre-market. If we can see Mara going back to previous highs. JDST, not much is happening. Trading sideways. DE, DDOG. Yeah. I'd say probably Mara, Palantir, if we can find retracement, and Hood. Those are going to be our 3 for today, potentially. Where's my levels for Mara? Way up here. Way up here. There we go. Bring that down. So again, this can just continue to sell off, guys. It doesn't have to come back. Even looking on the 1 hour chart, it's just going down. Look at the RSI. It's going down. Now it is in those oversold levels. Look at that rejection. You don't want to buy at 1892 and then have to sell or hold at like those 16 levels. See that? Huge sell-off on the 10th. Bounced up slightly, another sell-off. And then this is what we want. We want this retracement here. Now there is news saying that this can go to $30, but doesn't mean it has to today. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being a part of our session here this morning. We go live every single morning at market open. See that green candle? That's a trap again. Even this right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 green candles. So by then you're like, well, it's probably going to be going up anyways because these confirmation candles. Doesn't have to, right? It's actually been trading horizontal all pre-market. Pretty much all weekend. Yeah, all weekend. Can go all the way down to $17, $18 if it wants to. It can retrace back here to this 1863 level. Now, as its pattern, it is overextended on the oversold side, right? So it could retrace back up, even to previous highs, about 10%. Realistically, from where it opened, about 4%. So that is possible. But on the 4-hour chart, look at that. It's way up here on this level. Now, previously I did buy 10 shares at 1768 and sold 10 shares at 1829, locking in, a decent amount of profit, but I could have ran it up so much higher. I sold at 1829 and it went up to $20. So I lost out on $2 per share extra on that trade. Same thing with this one here. I bought at 1874, sold at 1867, when all I had to do was hold a few hours longer. Here I bought at 2014, 1974, and then sold at the $20 level, basically breaking even, and then went up another 30 cents. So not too crazy. Trying to find something here. This can be a trap, so be very careful. There we go. First solid green candle. But now it's starting to sell off. Definitely got some volume there. Definitely have volume in Mara. Oxy selling off. That's exactly what we wanted it to do, so we can get a cheaper price. Palantir may just trade sideways now. It's gone down from open all the way down about 2.5%. SQQ not doing much right now. Hood possibly trying to find its way back up 2% or so. We're not forcing a trade today, okay? We're definitely not forcing a trade. Oh, look at this, DDOG with the retracement here, about a half a point. Just, there's nothing there, right? Are you gonna make $5 on a $1,000 investment? There's no action. That's why Mara makes more sense, right? 3.5 to 6%, that's $35 to $65 on a $1,000 investment. At that 1887 level to where it is now, it's already up 1%. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. Ocugen, even Ocugen right now had a little bit of a retracement. Already 2%. From 190 to 193, that's 2%. Has a potential to go up a little bit more. It's finding that support level here, which means it could potentially go up another 2% to 5% on Ocugen. There it goes, starting to make newer highs. Doesn't mean it has to continue, but it could. Palantir finding that support level finally right here. So there is some potential retracement, about 2%. Hood is also retracing now. They're up 1.5%. Could potentially get up to that 3% mark. Mara, there we go. We're gonna buy some Mara. And maybe just scalp this a little bit. As soon as I buy, of course, it's gonna sell off. It always happens. I don't know if you guys ever feel like that too. But the second you buy something, it usually goes the other way. It's so weird. And then you're like, should have got down at these levels. It's like, yeah, I should have. But I didn't, right? So I want to wait for confirmation. I kind of figured it might bounce off of this EMA here. Two red candles. It looks like we are trading Mara today. Hood would have been nice. Now it can just bounce right back off of this level here. Come back down 2%. Looks like it's wanting to go up though. $7.47. Occugin, they made a nice push up in just a matter of a few seconds. 3%. It's already been up $30 on a $1,000 investment. Oxy going up. Mara wanting to make new highs. If it breaks this EMA level, we're going to buy some more. Mara already retraced 2.5%, 3%. There we go. Confirmation. Come on, keep going up. Buy another 20. Or 50 shares of Mara. $971. I like to add to my position when it's going up, right, rather than when it's going down. Now, people can argue, oh, well, wait for the bounce and you can get a better average. But if it's selling off and goes to here and I average down, then I'm adding to a position that's going down instead of going up. Now, I would have loved to buy down here, but at the same time, I'd rather wait for confirmation and lose 2% for the potential to make, you know, an easy 2% to 5% because it's showing signs of an upward trend. Now, buying at this level would have been great, even right here at this level. Got a little distracted with some of these other companies that are basically just trading sideways anyways. Hood finding that bounce and support, or resistance really, rather. Everything else is kind of just trading sideways at the moment. Intel making its move. Mara trying to, Mara's going to come back down. Hood had a nice 2.5% move up. Just like with Mara, Mara had that nice 3% run and we missed it. That would have been $30 right off the bat. It has potential to go up a little bit more. Say it has a potential to go up at least another 1.6%, even that 4%. So I'm going to set my sell limit order for 50 shares up here in case it does like just randomly spike up to say this $20 level again. Actually be okay with the $20 right here. That would give me $19.44 to $20, almost 3%. That's like a psychological number. I mean, 2.5%, like 20 bucks or so. Be nice for it to go up more, which it potentially can. There it goes, starting to run up. $20. Go to $19.99. Limit $20 at $19.99. I'm just going to put it on the field. There we go. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So I like waiting for confirmation, but we've left about $20 on the table here. So from where it was to where it is now, that's actually $35 we left on the table out of almost a $60 trade. So we left half of it on the table. But it is trailing up. We're up $4. No, we can get a little bit more. If it finds resistance at this green MA level, the 200-day moving average, then we may consider locking in a little bit of profit, but $1,000 isn't necessarily a lot. I could buy another 58 shares. Maybe another $1,100. All right. Trying to find new highs. Now we are playing a little bit with fire here because it is way overbought. Can pull back to 16, but at the same time, look at these candles. Huge range, but closed up here. These three, a lot of range, but all three of them closed up here, showing indication that this isn't the true area of value. It's more like around here, which is good, right? Because it would if it was like this and ended down here, then you could easily see, okay, this is going to be the new range. But because even these candles, huge range, but closed up here. Huge range down, but then closed up here. So it's actually, this is like its true support, which is good to know. It's good to know where the support levels and resistance levels are. Okay, this is still a strong support level, obviously, right? So is the 14. The 16 is a good support, but now 19 is acting as a really strong support. So hopefully we see a nice trail up. Something like that would be nice as long as it doesn't break that trend line. I could easily sell those shares at $19.99. I could go 20, I could go higher, I could go up to like 20.31, but realistically it's almost at where it opened. So it may just bounce right off of this 1970 level. Okay, we're about to go up about $10. Try finding that resistance. Good morning, Eric. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great Monday. Traded Mara today. Noticed a trend line and some support levels here on the daily. Broke through our previous resistance of 1933, and it's currently already up 4%, and pretty much back where it opened. Okay, finding some resistance at that EMA. Could be people locking in profits at this point. Now it could come all the way back down and it could keep going down even more. But we're gonna see what happens here on this next candle. So on the 4-hour, like I said, we're playing with fire, guys. We're playing with fire. It can easily go back down. Look at this tail, look at this range. 1 hour. 30-minute. Trying to find support on that EMA. There we go, another green candle. Just needs to continue with this trend line. Looks like it's possibly going to break it though. We're going to wait and see. I do have my limit order set for $19.99 because this stream is going to be ending in 3 minutes. 3 minutes we're going to be ending this. Looks like it's breaking that trend line. I'm sure everyone else sees this. That green MA line, the 200-day moving average, is acting as resistance. There we go. Pushing up. Looks like it's having a difficult time. But again, it's already up from 1888 to where it was just at 1963. That was a 4%. People are definitely locking in profits. I didn't buy till this area here, about 10 at 1930, 20 at 1946, and 20 at 1948. I just kept adding to my position. Now, buying down here, you don't know if it's going to be going up. But I waited for confirmation on both the RSI and on the MACD to curl over before I started buying. Now it's starting to curl over again, which means it can probably go lower. And we might see a potential retracement. If it does go back down, then it's a potential to go back up also. Now this live stream will be ending here in just a moment. But if you guys want to stay up to date with this trade, hit that second link in the description below. That'll give you access to our Discord server. And I keep you up to date whether I add more to this position, whether I'm going to sell for a profit or for a loss. And yeah, I'll keep you guys all up to date. Appreciate your time. It was somewhat of a slower or a shorter live stream. There's a few other companies I would have loved to get into today, but just didn't really make those moves. Intel did. Look at this. Intel made that nice move. It's only 1%, but it looks good, right? Oxy made a move today, but not enough to trade, not even 1 point. Ocugen going down. Palantir finding support down at the $21 level. Looks like it's starting to show some signs of a recovery. Maybe 2 to 2.5%. SQQ still selling off, as you can see. No support level. It broke through it. Hood. Now Hood went up about 3%. Now it's going down. Potentially bounce off of this EMA line and SMA line. And Warner Brother did go up today about 1%. So we took Mara as a trade. And got in a little late. We waited for confirmation though. Still has potential here from 1944 to 1999. That's almost 3% profit. Be about 30 bucks. So I'll keep you guys all up to date. Thanks for watching. And you guys all have an amazing day. And we'll see you tomorrow morning again, because we live stream when the market opens Monday through Friday. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.